So I recently seen a video that is extremely interesting. Guys, you gotta see this video. This person quit his 9 to 5. His name is actually Chief Keese. He's a YouTuber. Go ahead and check out his channel, okay? Keece. And I saw a few minutes of this video, and the way he's just saying how he quit his job, it looks like it's gonna be a very, very scary and dark road for him. And I'm really hoping he overcomes it and everything gets better. But I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem good. Well, anyway, guys, let me play the video and let's see what you think.
At some point, you just gotta take a risk. Literally today, I just quit my job. I was working there for about 13 months, so a little over a year. And for the past few weeks before, and I literally just quit today, mind you. Today was the day, literally just a few hours ago. But yeah, and I didn't quit the job with like, oh, I have another job in mind. I realized if I want to elevate in my life and get to that next level, I got to take the risk, man.
What's the risk you're taking? What are you risking for? Right? I mean, just hear the way he spoke as soon as he opened up the whole video. It's like he's extremely nervous, right? It looks like he's not confident in what he just did, which is just quitting your job. That is a scary thing to do, guys. If you have no emergency fund, no real backup plan, just leaving your job just like that, with not having a backup plan, is really, really nerve-wracking. You know what I mean? Like, people just think it's just that easy, man. It's not easy to get a job, and once you have a job and you have responsibilities, you have to hold on to it until you find something better. You can't just quit, because you're going basically, you know, from having some money to no money. That's not something you want to do. And just look at him doing the video, man. I feel sorry for the brother, because the brother looks really nervous at the fact of that he quit his job. And it feels like it's hitting him. He said he did it a few hours ago. Like, it's hitting him like, wow, what am I going to do? Like, I really quit my job. I'm telling you, man, this trend is getting really scary.
You know, I'm ready to, you know, be my own boss, work for myself. And this is extremely risky because I'm 25 years old. I have a 2-year-old son who greatly depends on me and his mother. I live in a condo. Rent isn't extremely generous here. It does cost. There's a lot of bills that need to be paid. I have a dog. I have my lady. So it's not the most cheapest situation on the planet. So it is extremely risky. I'm risking everything.
I would not advise that. Having a 2-year-old kid and quitting your job, whew, that is going to be a ton of stress. You're already stating how expensive it is to have the condo, and now you're just there saying how you just leave your job when you know everything's already tight and you just quit. Let me tell you something, man. When I had my 2-year-old, well, when I had my kids, my whole perspective in life changed. My tolerance of dealing with nonsense increased because I know what I'm doing, right? Why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing it for the kids. I gotta be there for them. Financially, emotionally, everything. But we all know the most important thing is financially, right? Because you have to just handle your business as a dad. Just to quit your job, knowing you have all these responsibilities, it doesn't seem like the wisest thing to do at all. You gotta just handle your business and just be patient. Just be patient, handle your business, and things will work out in the end, especially if you're trying new things, right? If you're trying to achieve new goals, eventually you keep on knocking and kick down the door. But to just quit your job and then to just, I mean, I don't even know what he wants to do. Like, we didn't even get to a point yet where he has discussed what he wants to do. And I'm really curious to what he's going to be doing now that he quit his job.
You know, I was prepared for the pushback from friends and family, my significant other, anybody who had pushback, but she supports me, and I'm grateful and blessed for that. But I realize, especially as a black male, because I worked at an office job, I worked in a call center, and I busted my ass, man. Like, I did everything that my managers asked of me, and then some. I took on a leadership role there. I mean, I did everything. And one thing I realized is when you're in the industry, like working in an office or stuff like that, anything that's not a labor, break your back, Amazon delivery driver, something like that. I don't know. I just feel like management and people in higher positions always look at you with a like a yeah, but because the people in the higher positions, they're all Caucasian.
Okay, I don't know about the race thing, and I don't want to make this about the race thing, but I, as a black man, but I'm not African American. I'm Cuban, right? But I am dark skinned. People see me, they think I'm black. I mean, simple as that. Like I'm African American. But I never had that experience before. I never had managers that were all white, and they basically felt like they looked at me like any different. I've never had that experience. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but I just never had that experience. But to me, I think what he messed up on was he thinks just doing everything is enough. That's not the case. And the brother's only 25 years old, so he's gonna learn in corporate America or anything you do, it's not about how hard you work. It's about how smart you work. You see, people know exactly what job to do, what type of task to take on that will get them to a point to move up to become management. But if you're there doing all the grunt work, saying yes to everything, then you're going to be labeled as a person who just does the grunt work, and that's what they will keep you. We're doing just the grunt work. You got to do more than just that, right? And that's the misconception that people have. Right now, he's 25 years old, so he doesn't have the full knowledge of working in corporate America for a long period of time. You need to work in a long period of time and figure out how to navigate the system because office politics, man, is at an all-time high, right? It's at an all-time high. And yes, they might look at you kind of funny, but your vision and your goal is bigger than theirs. So you can't let people just deter you because of their skin color or whatever the case may be. And you can't go into a job as well saying, well, I'm the only black person in the office, or I'm the only white person or the only Spanish person in the office, right? If it bothers you that much, number one, you should leave. But number two, you should prove yourself to them by just working hard and outworking them, but smarter, right? Doing things smarter and trying to grow. But now I would agree though, if you feel like you're being suppressed for whatever reason, then yeah, leave. Go get a different job. But I would never recommend quitting, especially if nothing bad happened to you at work. If you just don't like the way things are, that's okay. You just decide to move on, then you move on. But just to quit just like that, that's not smart.
So and I have nothing against, it is what it is, and I don't want to make this like this type of video, but I just realized, just as an African American male working in that space, there's no winning. There's not. There's always going to be a question mark no matter how good you do, no matter how much you outperform and put up the best stats and show up on time and do everything and lead and hold yourself accountable. Anything they ask, overtime, all that. It's always going to be yeah, but and I just didn't like the direction my job was going. It was almost like they were just the more I did, the more they expected, and it's just like yeah, well, and then there's people moving up faster than me. But I'm like, dude, I'm hustling. So, I've always been kind of a person who always wanted to work for myself. And I have a plan, I'm going to get into, running my own business. And uploading on YouTube, of course.
Okay. There it goes. Listen, I'm going to give you guys the hard truth about YouTube. YouTube is not a business, right? YouTube becomes a business once you get to a certain point. But to just think you can make so much money on YouTube, you can't. Listen, I've been monetized for like almost a month and a half already. My first month in monetization, I only made $100. Okay? I'm not going to be able to support my family with just $100, of YouTube, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean I'm not good at what I do, and he's not good at what he does. It doesn't matter. It's the algorithm. It's what you're talking about, when you're talking about it. And if the algorithm wants to pick you up, they'll pick you up. If not, it won't. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years and I finally got monetized. It's not easy. This whole video saying things on the YouTube's on easy mode. It's not on easy mode. Nothing in life is on easy mode. YouTube is not just going to give you enough money to support your lifestyle, right? To take care of your bills and everything else with just showing up and just talking on the camera. It's a lot more than that. You're never going to make money in anything if you just show up and expect it to be in easy mode. It's not. Right? It's just not. It's a lot of hard work and discipline and commitment to get to anything, any place you want to get to in life. That's what it takes, right? And if it's easy, it's not worth having. It's gonna be hard, and it's take a long time. And just quitting your job and then start just posting YouTube videos, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way, especially the way he's looking on the camera, right? He looks nervous. He looks like he's stressed out. Like, people can tell, hey, this person is just extremely stressed out. They might not feel your vibe, right? And that's not to discourage them, because, hey, go ahead and do content. But do that on the side. Let that bubble a bit before you just start putting all your eggs into one basket. You gotta diversify your risk. And that's just the thing that worries me about so many of these YouTubers now, that they think, right, that it's just so easy. It's not easy, man. Right? Just because you see like all these people making so much money, you think you could just make that much money by just showing up. It's not that easy. It's really not that easy. So I really hope, man, things work out for him. Like I said, check out his channel. It's Chief Keece, Keece. I'm going to follow his journey as well, just to make sure the brother's okay. And if by any chance you watch this video, Chief, just listen, man. Just take it easy. Right now, life is going to come at you like 100 miles per hour. Right? It's like you're drinking from a water fountain. Sorry, it's going to come like you're drinking water from a fire hydrant. Because right now, you made your situation that was already bad, dealing with people you don't want to deal with, to now worse, because it's reality, right? If you don't pay your rent, they could evict you. Food got to be on the table. There's so many things now that you're probably thinking about that's going to make a situation really, really scary. But I hope and pray you make it through. But at the same time, go get another job, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get another job that you could just tolerate while you have this working. You go full-time on YouTube and see what happens. That's my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. Anyway, catch you guys in my next video. Peace.